along with coming at you with a quick little video. Today we're going to talk about domestic terrorism.
Domestic terrorism.
It's the committing of terrorist acts in the perpetrator's own country against their fellow citizens, right? Now, the brother Darkman X warned you all about this probably well over a year ago. And I heard him, and I hope that you guys heard him too. But the reason why I'm jumping on here is to let you guys know that from what I'm looking at, rather if it's like me reading the news, you know how they got everything online now. Instead of you getting a newspaper, you can just go to that particular newspaper and just online and just read the article instead of picking up a physical piece of paper. And more and more and more and more, I'm starting to see domestic terrorism. They were supposed to allegedly been charging the people down in Atlanta, the riot or the peaceful protest that turned into a bunch of bullshit where they was tearing up people's property and breaking in stores or whatever. They were talking about charging these people with domestic terrorism. They're trying to pass a federal thing now where if you go to the school as a parent and you attempt to talk about your displeasure in them trying to teach children about transgenderism and how to give a blowjob and sticking their finger in some other little motherfucker's booty and all that other shit. And if you go to the school and voice your opinion about that, they're trying to pass some federal shit where you're considered a domestic terrorist. You guys better wake up, man. Like straight up. This, like I told y'all, this right here, this topic right here is one of the reasons why I'm not getting on here every day making 5-6 fucking videos a day. Fuck that. And whoever don't like it, unsubscribe to me. I ain't doing it. Because what I refuse to do is deal with a group of people who are just on here to have me make them feel better about something that they already knew about. Now, it's okay for that. It's nothing wrong with having reassurance. You know, there's nothing wrong with you talking to your fellow neighbor or your fellow YouTuber and just, getting someone else's perspective and, that kind of stuff. I'm not saying don't do that. What I'm saying is that can't be the only thing you do. And it's like how I told y'all before. Well, excuse me, like how I asked you guys before. And nobody yet that I can remember. I mean, my original channel was gone. When I talked about it in the past, somebody, they may have commented on it. But what I'm still not understanding is how you got all of these large ass Aboriginal communities platforms online, but yet we still in the same situations that we were in. You know what I'm saying? Just like I was telling the sister Janet the other day, look how long I put that information out about sending your mail through the post office for free. Look at how many people have hit me up, emailed me for the slip, for the paper with the little tags on them or whatever. I don't know. I can't even begin to tell you how many people have emailed me and I've sent it to them. So far, I've had 2 other people who've done it successfully. And then after no sooner than they got successful with doing it, they started running into some problems with the post office. I have another brother that just hit me up, inquiring about, do you send a package the same way you would send the mail? He just hit me up and asked me that, and I told him, yeah. So he would make number 3, provided that he's went on and sent it. You see what I'm saying? He would make the 3rd person. It's been pretty close to a year, damn near, or at least 8 months since I came up with this information and I put it on YouTube. And every last one of y'all that's listening to this damn message that I'm sending, every last one of y'all got somebody y'all could write. Every last one of y'all got somebody y'all could have sent something to see if it worked. So my question is this. If y'all can't get off y'all ass and do something as simple as that, why would I want to get on here and make 5-6 videos every day? I don't need to make 5 or 6 videos every day for the people on here that's really handling their business. They don't need me to do that. They hit me up when they need me accordingly, and that's it. Anytime I don't hear from them, that's because they doing their own thing. They not sitting around twiddling their motherfucking thumbs. Like, my God, man, domestic terrorism is some made up shit. It's got to be made up because the motherfucking people who trying to put the domestic terrorist shit in place are the biggest fucking terrorists out there. They're the biggest fucking terrorists out there, man. Look at what they done to my people. You all have screwed over my fucking people. Got the world believing that my people from fucking Africa, and we're not. You got our people calling themselves dead, because that's what black mean. When you call yourself black, it means you're dead. Look at how many of my people they killed with the Tuskegee experiments. With any, God knows all the other experiments, when they was giving men vasectomies and didn't tell them. They was giving women full-blown hysterectomies and didn't tell them. To this day, there's still laws on the books in Alabama and in California where a motherfucking woman can be sterilized in prison against her will, and they don't have to tell you. That's not terrorism? Like, I don't know who worse sometimes. I sit back and I contemplate a lot of times on who worse. The fucking people that are trying to put all this type of stuff in place, or the people who just sit back and twiddle their fucking thumb and can't even get off their fucking ass and attempt to send mail through the United States Postal Service the way I showed them. I've been stalling all this time on sending a complaint to the United States Postmaster General because I'm trying to get more people on board. So when we send all of our individual complaints, but yet at the same time, it'll have more meaning and more impact. And I can't even get people to get off their ass and do that. But yet this whole domestic terrorism shit and how they're trying to place that on people. Now, there's this pale guy that I subscribe to. I'm not going to say his name. He's an ex-military, he ex-everything, ex-military, ex-all kind of shit. Used to be a police officer, the whole 9 yards. He said that the way they have wrote up domestic terrorism, he said that 9 out of 10 people in America are on that list. He said they got shit labeled as domestic terrorism if you got more than 2 weeks worth of food in your crib, if you own a gun, if you don't agree with the administration and how they're handling shit, you already on the domestic terrorism list. Like, it's like, really? Seriously? Then let's not forget your boy Barack Obama, who came out with the prolonged detention. Let's not forget about that. Do you know that if they charge you with domestic terrorism, they can hold you indefinitely and never give you a trial? But y'all sitting back scared to death about sending some shit through the mail the way I show. Like, make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. And I'm talking to my subscribers. I'm talking to the people who watch the videos that may not like or subscribe or whatever. I'm talking to anybody that this video come across. Anybody. I'm talking to any of y'all. I don't care who you are. Like how I told y'all, I'm not y'all friend when it come down to this. This is why I be so with it. Because I'm not fucking playing. Y'all playing, but I'm not. Y'all sitting around twiddling y'all thumbs, but I ain't. Y'all sitting around scared, but I'm not. Like, I'm gonna end this video, man. I'm not finna go into no rant, and I'm not finna, you know what I'm saying? I just got off work and shit. I'm not, been up since like 3:30, 4 o'clock this morning. I'm not even finna go there. But you all need to understand, man, that the shit that they are attempting to do to us is real. It's real. And it's like, here's the thing that pisses me off with people, whether if you're a subscriber of mine or just some regular ordinary Joe. Here's the people that, this is what pisses me off about this. The people that are doing it are the real fucking terrorists. You keep forgetting they did what they did to my people. You know, the Aboriginal people, the ones they call American Indian, you know, the one they call niggers. But when you look up nigger in Oxford English Dictionary, it tell you it's the definition of a goddamn American Indian and it's usually offensive. When are you all going to get off y'all ass and stop playing? When? Why is everybody so individualized with their platforms and shit? Why is it you got some people that go on some people's platforms but not others? Why haven't we merged? Why haven't it, like just make it make sense, man? And I'm talking about the people who ain't 501c3, right? Because for the so-called indigenous platforms that are 501c3, all they doing is chasing their tail. I don't give a fuck what they benefit. I don't give a fuck what they're getting out of it. All they doing is chasing their tail. And being 501c3 will never fully benefit the unconscious people of America. It never will. Because at the end of the day, you're still entering into their contracts when they're supposed to be entering into yours. But outside of the 501c3 Aboriginal platforms, outside of them, what about the rest of y'all? Or is it all of y'all 501c3? Because if the answer to that is yes, then that would explain why we ain't went no motherfucking well. I don't even want to deal with you if you 501c3. How can we commingle? How can we coexist without you pulling me into the federal government's world? How? Because I can't pull you out of their world. You'll go to fucking prison for breach of contract. So the only thing that'll really happen is you'll be pulling me into their world. I can't pull you into mine. Anyway, man, it's the original Lone Wolf, man. Domestic terrorism is real. It's real. And if you all are really paying some fucking attention, you all will see that they're starting to use that term more and more and more and more and more and more. I can't think of the name of the movie that Tom Cruise was in, but he played a police officer from the future, and he would go back in time and arrest people for shit that they might have been suspected of doing, but yet they ain't done it yet. I forgot the name of the damn movie. But anyway, this is the kind of shit they on. With that, like I say, with the prolonged detention and shit, these people are not playing with y'all, but you all are playing with them. This is the original Lone Wolf, man. I'm up out of here. Much love.